I grieve and dare not show my discontent. I love, and yet am forced to seem to hate. I do, yet dare not say I ever meant. I seem stark mute, but inwardly do prate. I am, and not. I freeze, and yet am burned, since from myself another self I turn. My care is like my shadow in the sun, follows me flying, flies when I pursue it, stands and lies by me, doth what I have done. His too familiar care doth make me rue it. No means I find to rid him from my breast, till by the end of things it be suppressed. Some gentler passions slide into my mind, for I am soft and made of melting snow. Or be more cruel, love, and so be kind. Let me or float or sink, be high or low, or let me live with some more sweet content, or die, and so forget what love e'er meant. On Monsieur's departure by Queen Elizabeth I of England. Absolutely one of my favorite poems by my all-time favorite historical figure, Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I is such a dichotomy. She's such a mystery. She never married. She never had any children. There are some legends and conspiracies, but according to the historical record, and this poem she wrote as a response to she had been set up on a proposal, I guess, or engagement, potentially with the Prince of France, with whom she fell in love. He was short. He had pox marks on his face. She called him her little frog, and I think that she loved him because he didn't have to live up to any false pretenses, and she was a woman doing what was considered a man's job in that time period, and she could be honest and real with him because he had to be honest and real with the world. But then it was decided by Parliament that that would not be a good match for her. And so she writes this poem about how she has to give up her love, how she has to freeze and burn, how she is and she is not, how she is stark mute, but inwardly she's crying out. She's turned from herself. She feels like her care, her passion is like her shadow that chases her, but it's always with her. She can never get him from her. She can never get the passion out of her heart. Um, so let me live with more sweet content, or die and so forget what love e'er meant. She will never be happy or fulfilled. What a beautiful, powerful poem. And we look at her as being this bulwark of strength, but she was also this literary master who and paid for and endorsed so many other literary masters.